If you're taking vitamins to stay healthy after 60, what I'm about to tell you could save your independence. Right now, sitting in your medicine cabinet, there might be supplements that are slowly stealing your leg strength without you knowing it. Every single day, you think you're protecting your health, but you could actually be damaging the very muscles that keep you walking, climbing stairs, and living independently. I'm Emily Carter, and I've seen too many seniors lose their mobility, not because they're getting older, but because they're taking the wrong vitamins in the wrong way. Here's what terrifies me most. The vitamin you trust to strengthen your bones might be weakening your legs instead. The supplement your doctor recommended could be causing nerve damage in your feet right now. And that multivitamin you take every morning? It might contain doses so high they're slowly destroying your ability to walk confidently. This isn't scare tactics. This is science. Our food supply has changed dramatically. Soil depletion and modern farming mean we're not getting nutrients from food like we used to, so millions of seniors are turning to supplements, thinking they're making a smart choice. But here's the hidden danger. Some of these same vitamins, when taken incorrectly or in excessive doses, can actually damage your leg strength, balance, and mobility, often without any warning signs until it's too late. In this video, I'm revealing 5 common vitamins that, when misused, can significantly undermine the strength in your legs. The last one on this list might be the most dangerous of all. Before we dive in, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Dr. Emily Carter. This helps the algorithm share this information with more people who genuinely need it, seniors who deserve to maintain their strength and independence for as long as possible. Let's start with the first one. Vitamin D is absolutely crucial for strong bones, healthy muscles, and overall mobility, particularly as we get older. This nutrient helps your body absorb calcium, supports immune function, and is essential for proper muscle performance. So how could something so important actually weaken your legs? Here's the critical detail most people miss. Vitamin D works optimally only when it's balanced with 2 other essential nutrients, vitamin K2 and magnesium. Without these partners, your body can't properly regulate where calcium goes in your system. Instead of strengthening your bones, calcium can start depositing in completely wrong places, like your arteries, joints, and muscles. That's exactly where serious problems begin. Research shows that taking too much vitamin D without adequate K2 and magnesium can lead to muscle cramps, weakness, stiffness, and pain, especially in your legs. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that imbalances between vitamin D and K2 may increase the risk of arterial calcification, which directly affects blood flow and muscle function in your lower body. Long-term use of high doses, anything over 4,000 IU daily without proper balance, can even cause vitamin D toxicity. This disrupts your body's mineral balance and can result in weakness, fatigue, and impaired neuromuscular function. So what's the right way to supplement with vitamin D? You need to maintain a balanced ratio of D3 to K2. The optimal ratio is 1,000 IU of D3 to 10 micrograms of K2. To put it simply, for every 1,000 IU or 25 micrograms of vitamin D3, you should pair it with 10 micrograms of vitamin K2. If you're taking 5,000 IU or 125 micrograms of vitamin D3, you should pair it with 50 micrograms of vitamin K2. Don't forget about magnesium either. It activates vitamin D in your body and prevents dangerous calcium overload. The second one might surprise you. Although calcium isn't technically a vitamin, we need to discuss it because calcium supplements are constantly marketed to seniors as essential for bone strength. But here's the truth. When used incorrectly, these supplements can do more harm than good. Older adults are often told to take calcium supplements to strengthen bones and prevent fractures. What you may not realize is that calcium supplements can actually compromise leg strength and increase your risk of falls and fractures, especially when not balanced with other nutrients. Calcium doesn't automatically go to your bones. It needs vitamin D, vitamin K2, and magnesium to direct it to the right places. Without those cofactors, calcium starts accumulating in soft tissues like your arteries and muscles, causing stiffness, reduced circulation, cramping, and leg pain. A 2010 study published in the British Medical Journal found that calcium supplementation alone, without vitamin D, was associated with an increased risk of heart attack. Another study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society revealed that high-dose calcium supplementation didn't significantly reduce fracture risk in older adults. Instead, it was linked to muscle weakness and reduced mobility. Here's the key takeaway. You should get calcium primarily from food sources, not supplements. Why? Calcium from food is absorbed slowly and naturally, along with other nutrients that help your body use it properly. Focus on dark leafy greens, sesame seeds, sardines, almonds, tofu, and low oxalate vegetables like bok choy. These provide calcium in a bioavailable form your body can actually use without the risk of dangerous accumulation. Seniors should avoid calcium supplements unless specifically recommended by a healthcare provider and balanced with appropriate cofactors. Otherwise, you could be slowly destroying your leg strength and jeopardizing your long-term mobility. Number 3 is genuinely unexpected. Vitamin A is essential for vision, immunity, and skin health. But too much can pose a hidden threat to your leg strength. Unfortunately, many seniors are unknowingly getting far more than they need. How does this happen? It's simpler than you might think. Many seniors take multiple supplements, maybe a multivitamin, a bone health formula, and an immune booster. Many of these products contain overlapping doses of vitamin A. When you add them up, you're often consuming significantly more than the recommended daily amount without even realizing it. Here's the real danger with vitamin A. It's fat-soluble. Unlike water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C and B vitamins, which your body can easily flush out if you have excess, vitamin A gets stored in your system. It accumulates in your liver and fat tissues, gradually building up to potentially toxic levels. What does that mean for your legs? Research shows that too much vitamin A can cause muscle and bone deterioration, fatigue, joint pain, and increased fracture risk. A review in the New England Journal of Medicine found that chronic high intake of vitamin A is associated with decreased bone mineral density and higher fracture risk, especially in older adults. This translates to weaker legs and greater likelihood of falls. The safe upper limit for adults is 3,000 micrograms or 10,000 IU of preformed vitamin A per day. Remember, this includes all sources, supplements, and fortified foods combined. Beta-carotene, the plant-based form of vitamin A, is generally safer, but can still accumulate quickly if you're taking it in supplement form. When you're taking multiple vitamins, check the labels carefully. You might be getting excessive vitamin A without knowing it. Over time, this could be quietly undermining your leg strength, energy, and independence. Number 4 is vitamin E. It's famous for its powerful antioxidant properties and heart health benefits. But here's the critical insight many people, especially seniors, overlook. Using vitamin E incorrectly or taking too much can gradually weaken your leg strength and overall vitality. The biggest red flag? Synthetic vitamin E supplements, labeled as DL-alpha tocopherol. This synthetic form is commonly found in inexpensive supplements and multivitamins. Studies show that DL-alpha tocopherol is metabolized differently by your body compared to natural vitamin E. High doses of synthetic vitamin E have been linked to muscle weakness, fatigue, and impaired neuromuscular function, particularly in older adults. Even natural forms of vitamin E, like D-alpha tocopherol, can be problematic in excess. Vitamin E is fat-soluble like vitamin A, and it accumulates in your body over time. Too much can interfere with vitamin K function, cause excessive blood thinning, and negatively impact muscle and nerve health. Research indicates that high-dose vitamin E supplementation, especially over 400 IU daily, may increase all-cause mortality risk and harm muscle performance, particularly among older adults. Balance and moderation are key. Seniors should stay within established dietary guidelines, which recommend about 15 milligrams or 22.4 IU per day for adults. This includes both food and supplements combined. What's the best way to get vitamin E? You should focus on getting tocotrienols, the more potent and protective form of vitamin E, from whole food sources rather than isolated high-dose supplements. Tocotrienols are found in red palm oil, rice bran oil, annatto, as well as various nuts and seeds. You get the antioxidant benefits without the risks associated with high tocopherol doses. If your diet is already rich in healthy fats, nuts, seeds, and plant oils, you may not need a vitamin E supplement at all. If you do choose to supplement, opt for a mixed tocotrienol formula and always keep your intake at safe, moderate levels. Don't let something meant to protect your health gradually steal your ability to move freely. Now we've reached number 5, and among all the vitamins we've discussed, this one could pose the greatest threat to your legs. Many people have no idea. We're talking about vitamin B6. Let me be clear. Vitamin B6 isn't inherently dangerous. It actually plays an essential role in nerve function, red blood cell production, and brain health. Your body absolutely needs it. The problem is how much people are getting, especially from supplements. For adults over 50, the recommended daily intake of vitamin B6 is approximately 1.5 to 1.7 milligrams per day. But if you walk into any store, you'll see supplements containing 50, 100, or even 500 milligrams of B6 per serving. That's thousands of % more than your body actually needs. Here's the danger you need to understand. Yes, vitamin B6 is water-soluble, but at high doses, it can build up in your body and become toxic. Research shows that long-term intake of vitamin B6, particularly over 500 milligrams daily, can cause severe nerve damage. What kind of nerve damage are we talking about? It often starts with tingling, numbness, burning sensations, and pins and needles feelings in your feet and legs. If not addressed, it can progress to muscle weakness, poor coordination, and difficulty walking. For older adults, this can mean losing the ability to stand confidently, climb stairs, or maintain your mobility. A study in the journal Neurology found that people taking high-dose B6 supplements long-term can develop sensory neuropathy, a nerve condition that severely impacts leg function and mobility. What's even more concerning? These symptoms may persist even after you stop taking the supplements. If you're using a multivitamin, B complex, energy booster, or mood supplement, check how much total B6 you're consuming. Many people accidentally take multiple products with high B6 levels, thinking it's safe because it's water-soluble. But when it comes to your nerves and legs, it's absolutely not safe. Focus on getting B6 from food sources like bananas, chickpeas, salmon, and potatoes. If you do need to supplement, keep the dose reasonable, around 10 to 20 milligrams, unless a healthcare professional has prescribed higher amounts for a specific medical reason. Here's another important warning. If you're supplementing with vitamin B9, folic acid, or folate, make sure you're also getting adequate vitamin B12. Vitamin B9 can mask the signs of a B12 deficiency, especially in lab tests. A B12 deficiency is extremely dangerous because it can cause severe nerve damage, affecting leg strength, balance, and neurological function. To protect your nervous system and mobility, ensure your vitamin B12 is in a highly absorbable form like methylcobalamin or adenosylcobalamin, especially if you're over 60, since absorption decreases with age. Now that I've identified 5 vitamins that can inadvertently weaken leg strength in seniors, particularly when misused, it's equally important to give you practical, natural strategies to maintain and even improve your leg strength. This will help you stay active and independent well into your 70s, 80s, and 90s. After all, it's not just about what you avoid. It's equally about what you do. First and most important, keep moving. The old saying about using your legs or losing them is absolutely true. Simple daily activities like walking, gentle chair-supported squats, or climbing stairs are essential for maintaining muscle tone, improving balance, and promoting healthy circulation. Inactivity leads to rapid muscle loss and stiffness, so movement needs to be non-negotiable in your daily routine. Second, take a hard look at your diet, especially your carbohydrate intake. High-carb diets rich in sugar and refined grains spike your insulin levels, leading to chronic inflammation and muscle breakdown. As we age, our metabolism becomes more sensitive to blood sugar swings. Cutting back on bread, pasta, sweets, and ultra-processed foods can dramatically improve your strength and energy levels. Sunlight is another crucial but often overlooked factor. Regular, safe sun exposure helps your body produce vitamin D while also improving mood, sleep quality, and hormonal balance, all of which are vital for maintaining vitality. Just 15 to 30 minutes of sun exposure a few times per week can make a significant difference, especially if you move your body during that time. Don't forget about magnesium. This is huge. Magnesium is essential for muscle function, nerve signaling, energy production, and vitamin D activation. Unfortunately, most people over 60 are magnesium deficient without knowing it. Include magnesium-rich foods like pumpkin seeds, spinach, and almonds in your diet, and consider a quality magnesium supplement, particularly magnesium glycinate or malati, as these forms are gentler on digestion and absorb better. Also, stay properly hydrated, prioritize high-quality protein sources, and make sleep a top priority. These basics are often neglected, yet they're the foundation for maintaining muscle strength and mobility as you age. Be smart about supplementation. Understand how supplements interact with each other. Assess your actual needs and focus on natural ways to support your body's health from the ground up. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to Dr. Emily Carter. This helps us continue creating insightful, life-changing content like this. Your legs are your foundation for mobility and independence. Treat them with the importance they deserve. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.